Hey guys, it's Rob here. Today, I cover the first in a two-part series I'll be doing with the history of Showbiz Pizza Place and Chuck E. Cheese in Orlando, Florida. Within the area that is actually considered Orlando, there are 5 locations in total to cover, and today, we'll be covering 2 of them, with the main attraction being a Showbiz that had multiple early traits to it. You'll see what I mean later. For now, I want to thank CEC North Carolina for being the original requester of this location, and also thank all these other people for also requesting it. As usual, I've gathered information from multiple different sources, which I'll be linking in the description. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, as in the next video, I'll be celebrating hitting 7,000 subscribers with another special. Thanks for 7,000 subscribers, by the way. Anyways, let's get into the first part of the history of Showbiz Pizza Place and Chuck E. Cheese in Orlando, Florida. 7419 International Drive location opened on July 22nd, 1981 as a Showbiz Pizza Place, opening with the classic Rock-afire explosion. This was the third Showbiz Pizza to open in Florida. The location is also around 10,000 square feet in size, which I would say is an average size for a location. An opening ad tells us that the location had over 50 new games upon opening. We also have some footage to look over from 1981. So first we have their road sign here. It's just a standard Showbiz Pizza Place road sign, but we also get to see their exterior as well. And you can see here that their exterior is just a standard Showbiz Pizza exterior. And then going inside, we get to see their Rock-afire explosion, and they have the beta cosmetics, at least the beta masks and all that stuff. But interestingly enough, they also have the newer Rock-afire explosion sign and the organ in front, despite having the beta masks and stuff. In terms of condition, they are in great shape with no issues I can see here. Our first photo of the location is one that seems to be from the early 80s, showing off their center stage. I say early 80s because Beach Bear still has his blonde wig by this point. They would receive Uncle Clunk around July of 1983, as is told in an article from around that time. It's unknown when he would be removed though. In early 1985, the location would receive Interactive Billy Bob, which allowed an employee to speak as Billy Bob and control the character. They would also receive new skill games as well, plus video programming, though I'm not quite sure what they mean by that. We have a photo which I believe is from 1987, as it's the earliest date I could find it, that gives us a look at their road sign, being the standard Showbiz Pizza Place logo used for the road signs. We have another undated photo of this road sign, where we can see a Billy Bob sign towards the bottom, which is not something I've seen before, and is cool to finally see here. Between 1987 and 1989, the location would receive the 1986 remodel, changing the exterior to a Showbiz Pizza exterior, painting the walls white, adding color checkers, adding newer decor to replace the older decor, and adding windows to the showroom walls, among other things. We have multiple other undated photos of the Rock-afire, with this one showing off center stage again, this time with Beach Bear no longer having his blonde hair. This one gives us a closer look at Choo Choo. Another one gives us a closer look at their center stage during Christmas, with the band being decked out in Christmas attire and decorations. We have one final undated photo to look at, being this photo showing their entire stage, alongside the dining tables and chairs. Yes, this photo I commonly use to represent the Rock-afire explosion is apparently from the iDrive location in Orlando, which is very cool because it's a commonly used photo of the Rock-afire. Beginning in 1990, due to a fallout between Creative Engineering and Showbiz Pizza Time Inc., concept unification occurred, in which every Showbiz Pizza Place would convert their Rock-afire explosion ban into Munch's Make Believe ban. Orlando would likely receive it between 1991 and 1992. In summer of 1993, it would become one of the first locations to receive the Operation Thumbchuck remodel. As a reminder, early Operation Thumbchuck remodels did not have a different exterior to the 1986 remodel, so they would receive a Chuck E. Cheese's pizza exterior, add newer decor to replace some of the older decor, and I believe also would add new booths as well, which would have been green and black booths. This year is confirmed with floor plan documents, with the latest date being mid-1993, and they likely started the remodel not long after. Anyways, we can see that the layout is simply a standard Showbiz Pizza Place layout, so nothing of note here. We also get a look at what their exterior was supposed to look like during this time, being pretty typical for an early Operation Thumbchuck remodel, since it was just a 1986 remodel exterior. In 1995, this location would be one of many to be used in show tapes by Disney during their brief partnership with Chuck E. Cheese. It would also be used in training tapes from April of 1995, and in one of these, we could see their exterior for a second, looking just like it did in the floor plans. We also get to see their stage, which looks to be in great shape, with no issues I can see here. We also get to see some of their newer decor, such as the CD award posters and Mount Chuckmore. By 1996, they would receive more aspects of the Operation Thumbchuck remodel, replacing the exterior with a Thumbchuck exterior and receiving the sky tubes. They would remodel again in 1988, though the changes would be more minor. The main additions would be the replacement of some older decor with newer decor, and the replacement of the 3 stage with the Studio C stage, commonly referred to as the Alpha stage. It's unknown what happened to the 3-stage bots. By late 2004, the location would receive the Coolchuck reconfiguration, being an early version of the remodel. This would change the exterior to an Avenger Chuck exterior, paint some of the walls purple, add some newer decor to replace some of the older decor, though keep some older pieces, and tear down the showroom walls and balcony seating. Like with other early Coolchuck reconfigurations, there would be pieces of decor that wouldn't be used in later versions of the remodel, which we can see in floor plans, such as this Avenger Chuck piece. We have an exterior shot from the location from January of 2008, showing off the exterior, where we see that it's simply a standard Avenger Chuck exterior, nothing that unique here. More unique is a photo from 2009, where we get a look at their interior during this time, with their Chuck walk around being one using the Avenger head with a red and yellow shirt and rust-colored pants, and also their city award posters in the back, with a couple variations of them being seen here. 2010 footage gives us a good look at the store, starting with the exterior, which looks the same as before. Moving inside, we can see their sky tubes and their Take 5 with Chucky ride, being the thumb chuck variant. We also get to see their stage, with the blue screen camera and interactive console, and also their bot, which is in decent shape, though the left arm appears to have a movement or two out, as it doesn't lift up properly here. He's also in full Coolchuck attire by this point. A 2013 photo shows off their Take 5 with Chucky ride again, though we see here that the cap is now painted green for some reason. Footage from that same year shows off their stage again, where he's now got an Avenger shirt on, though no cap. He's also in great shape now, with no issues I can see here. 2016 footage shows the stage up close, with it still being in great shape. Footage from late 2016 shows the stage during Halloween, where the bot is decked out in pirate attire, which is a cool touch for this store to do. 2019 footage shows that the right arm isn't raising quite as high, and his left arm fur is not fully velcroed on. The Skytubes and the toddler zone would be gone by 2020, and more footage from this year shows the bot to still be in great shape. Footage from early 2021 shows Chuck to be in a long sleeve shirt with a tie, with a bunch of balloons being above his head. Again, this is a pretty nice, unique touch to the stage, and it's cool seeing every time they pop up. In late 2021, the location would remodel to the 2.0 remodel, receiving a simplistic Rock-afire exterior, painting all of the walls white, replacing older decor, newer decor, and replacing the Studio C stage with a 2021 model dance floor and video wall. The latest footage I could find of the stage comes from July of 2021, where the bot is still in great shape. This was one of the last stores that still have the original version of the Coolchuck reconfiguration, as other stores that had it would usually receive the 2005 update to it later on. As of July of 2025, the location remains like this. As for the fate of the bot, it's unknown what happened to it. 841 Lee Road location, opened in mid-1981 as a Pizza Time Theater, the second one in Florida, opening with a balcony stage. It's unknown what guest star they open with, though we do know that their cabaret upon opening with the King, according to an article from September of 1981. This article also gives us an interior photo, where the only thing it shows is 2 arcade cabinets of asteroids. Not much is known about the location outside of this. We have an ad of the location from March of 1984, showing that the location was still open even after the Winter Park location had closed. By late 1984, the location would close, and as of July of 2025, the building, or the space, I'm not really sure if it's the same building, is now private property, and a power line sits right next to it. As for the bots, it's unknown what happened to any of them. In conclusion, the first part of covering Orlando's locations has already given us some awesome stuff to go over, with the iDrive location not only being one of the first Operation Thumbchuck remodels, but also an early adopter of the Coolchuck reconfiguration as well. Add on to the fact that they were used in show tapes and training tapes during the Disney era, and overall, you've got a nice start to covering the Orlando area. Thank you guys for watching this video. Despite being a standard layout, iDrive had some pretty cool stuff going for it, and it was quite interesting to learn about the multiple unique aspects of it. My next video is going to be my 7,000 subscriber special, where I'll be going over my thoughts on CC's recent actions over the past few years. We will then do part 2 of Orlando the week after. If you're interested in seeing that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're notified when it drops. If you want to find me elsewhere, I've got a Discord server and Instagram page, both linked in the description down below. That's going to do it for now though, so God bless, and I hope you all have a blessed day.